testosterone, I assume that's what you're talking about when you mention hormone replacement.
Yes, that's correct for men. It'd be different for women. We can talk about that as an illustration for why that might be useful if we go all the way back to what I said to you at the beginning about evolutionary biology.
Yeah.
So, what is testosterone driving a man to do? To be more youthful. Full stop.
Yeah.
People think just about the sexual parts about that, but that's a youthful characteristic. When we take a governing hormone like testosterone and we lift it back up, what out comes competitiveness, back on muscle growth, energy, sex drive, a whole host of other good things about your hair and skin health. It's a regulator for expressing a more youthful, what we would call phenotype in the science, a more youthful expression of yourself. And it really drives a lot of things in your body. So finding knobs like that we can turn with supplements or injections or pellets like they do with some testosterone therapies that make the body look more youthful within will bring that out in the biology and the expression outwards and can change the biological age at the epigenetic level.
Interesting. So testosterone then, it declines as we age. What's the risk of declining testosterone? Is it just literally the inverse of what you were just saying? So you just become less youthful?
Yeah, effectively, if we want to keep it simple. Yeah. I mean, and I wouldn't be in no position to explore all the downsides of declining testosterone. That's more of a medical discussion. But if we keep it at that high level, that's right. So if the testosterone levels are dropping off, that's one of those governing hormones for youthfulness. You're becoming the opposite of those things. There's less drive, less competitiveness, less refresh and turnover of cells, less muscle growth, the things that actually are characteristic in your mind of aging. When you think of an old man in your mind, you think of somebody who is slow, weak, doesn't really have a sex drive, probably takes a long time to pee because his prostate has swollen up so much without that healthy testosterone. And
wow.
poor vision,
so
hair falling out. These are all the
testosterone
opposite.
has an impact on your prostate then?
There's a complicated process going on there with, I don't think I'd be qualified to go into all the details around what's happening there. But that's one of the characteristics of aging. Most men end their life with prostate cancer, and the declining levels of testosterone are related to the health of the prostate through multiple mechanisms. One simply just being function. You're not using it as much.
So did you say most men end their life
Yes.
with prostate cancer?
With, not from, but with.
Wow. So it's that common that, and presumably becomes like a chronic managed condition for many of them who don't die of the prostate cancer.
That's correct, Tom. That's correct, Tom. Many men at the end of life are having to catheterize themselves to urinate. They are dealing with loss of prostate function. Some of them have to have surgeries, no longer have a prostate, which is obviously very disappointing for men. And it's a big problem for men in late stage life. But it's a great example of how we can think ahead. If we know that problem exists, what can we do about it? Turns out there's always something you can be doing. And every day you're alive, there's more you can be doing to stay youthful and